All right, welcome to another episode of Divided Nations. We have Jordan, Caramel, Zahn, and myself, Jerome. And today's topic is, are the action stars, or is the action star dead? Are there any left? Jordan, what do you think?
Have you not seen Expendables 3?
Have you not seen Expendables 3?
2.
2.
Or 1.
Is that an action movie?
Have you not
What?
Have you not seen Rambo, the new one, Rocky?
Rocky's not really an action.
Those, to me,
It is.
it's like the exit of all the actual
Yes,
action
but
stars.
they're still there.
They don't do, they barely do anything in those movies.
No,
that,
but have you seen 3?
I haven't seen 3.
Okay, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's younger people in that movie that are
Jason
actiony stuff.
Statham,
He's getting up there too.
Jet Li,
Oh god, he hasn't.
Jackie Chan.
Oh, no.
Jackie Chan's in the new ones?
Yeah, he's in. The,
Is he?
What?
No, he's not a new one, but
No.
no, he's in.
Three?
He's in.
They
action
need to
movie.
get Jackie.
What's the last Jackie Chan movie?
Last year.
Tooth
What
Fairy
did-
or something?
What was it?
I don't know.
He hasn't done a
Journey
movie.
to the West, I thought was the Jackie Chan one.
I don't remember.
The
He
Rock.
still makes
The
movies.
Rock.
The Rock.
Man, these guys.
The
are
Yeah, The Rock!
Rock.
There you go.
There you go.
Rock.
Done. Divided Nation.
All right.
A wrestler.
Let us know what you think of the comment.
The Rock. He's right. Dwayne Johnson.
Oh,
He is an action
He
star.
is in like the most prime, and like the Fast and Furious are turning into more and more actiony movies. Like
those. You know what? Okay, fine. I agree. The last two action stars alive are and actually not, and need walkers afterwards because the rest of them are like 70.
yeah,
I bet you.
Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson. That's it.
Right. Not Jason Statham?
He's old.
He's not that old,
He's over
man.
40. He's over 40.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
And,
It's
look,
just-
and let's go through the rest of the cast of the
you're catching up
Expendables.
to that age too, so you better like slow down
I
there,
still got some action in it.
Grandpa.
Look at the rest of the Expendables. How old is Chuck Norris?
Oh, he's in his 60s, I thought. Or older.
Yeah, but
like,
he's not.
Chuck
Big
Norris.
Chuck Norris though.
Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Wesley Snipes. All these guys are pushing. They're over 50. All of them.
But to answer your question, no, they're not dead because you just listed 2.
But what about what's his name from the Taken movies?
Liam Neeson.
But he's old. He's still doing
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
good.
man.
They're
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out with Taken
Those
3.
movies are amazing.
Taken 3 is just
Neeson.
coming out soon.
all of his. He
I don't
doesn't.
know who
to
you
me,
are, but I will find you.
I-
I will kill you.
To me, he is not. Because
that's
okay.
not- yeah.
I compare the action stars to like Terminator 2,
Yeah.
Rambo,
Terminator didn't
Rocky.
have that much.
Die Hard, Blade. Like those are
Yeah,
action.
how is Taken not an action movie? He fucking rips shit up all the way to where? Amsterdam? I don't know where he goes.
And this
I
one,
forget.
I don't know.
I
It
can't
takes place in a few different ones.
He doesn't really embody like the action star. Like you don't look at him and go, he will just.
Well, because steroids are now frowned
So
upon.
basically, you're saying muscles equal action, otherwise
What
none.
about
We need the
the
'90s action star.
What about Hugh Jackman as Wolverine?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, there
my
you go.
goodness! Did you see him deadlift 300 or something?
300 not that much.
Well, he did something crazy.
500. That's
Five,
a lot.
600.
Did he do? He did 500? Or?
doubt
He did a huge amount. All I know is he did a big amount. He did
He's
it
got-
to
he's
the
got
point
chicken
the
heads.
bar bent. When he was lifting it, the bar was bending.
Bar open.
RoboCop
300.
movie just came out recently.
That was.
I didn't see it. I don't know, but
That's
It's not a
robot
bad
action.
movie. It's just.
Oh, we're not talking about quality of movies, all right? Because if you compare 90s or 80s movies, they were pretty bad compared to movies now in terms of special effects and whatnot.
what about
But-
Christian Bale as Batman?
Hell no.
What is wrong with you?
Every single one of those Batman movies, it was more about
Stop.
the villain than it was about Batman.
Did you see Batman's fight with Bane?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Because of Bane.
What about Bane?
What else has he done? He's in one movie. That guy.
He was in Spy vs. Spy.
Who? That guy? Oh, he was in Inception.
No, there you go.
It's not an action movie.
That's got some action in it.
That's more. Like because I'm comparing them to the cast of the Expendables in their prime.
Yep.
Those guys are action stars. What they're doing now is just trying to hold on to their heyday and.
Well, because
I
but I just think that whole kind of genre is dying out.
because
Expendables-
there's no real.
No, but even if there was, would people really still be interested in those dumb movies? They're great movies. The old ones from the 90s are great movies, but like they're when you watch them now, they are kind of dumb.
Yes, they're outdated. They're very cheesy. A lot of the scenes and the lines, like just
Yeah.
good,
But
shitty
that's
lines.
what embodied the big part of the action stuff.
I want to see someone say, "I'll be back," and he was.
So- Some cheesy one-liners is what
Yes,
you want.
I need the one-liners.
So
I just-
watch The
watch The
Expendables.
Oh, those guys are too old to be giving one-liners. Like,
No, they're giving one-liners.
I bet Sylvester Stallone can outlift you.
yes, yes, he
A
can.
7-year-old guy.
Yes, he can. But I talk about his last Rocky movie. He was insanely huge. He was bigger in that movie than all his other Rocky movies combined.
Yeah.
But he's so old. You could see it
So?
was so bad.
Because you're old doesn't mean you're dead.
Yes, yes, it does. You're dead to me. You're dead. You can't move. You can't do
All right.
the action scenes anymore.
I raised for a motion of Divided Nation.
Yeah, this is pretty
Oh
cut
my
and dry
God,
right
come
here.
on,
Divided
dude.
Nation.
No, they're done. They're washed
Let's
up.
get him off
Would
the
you
earth.
consider Tom Cruise an action star?
Tom Cruise, and he's kind
Yeah.
of old.
I would say.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
But even just more recent, like what was that? Jack Ryan,
Jack Reacher.
Jack Reacher,
Edge of
yeah, Jack
Tomorrow.
Reacher.
Even
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh my God!
So much action.
Why would
in that.
this even be a topic?
I just miss the old guys who just to beat the crap out of people.
Would you
We
consider?
still have that.
Well, you have a problem
Yeah.
because they are now old guys.
Would you consider
Like a-
Uma Thurman action star?
was
Was
not anymore.
What has she done?
From Kill
recently?
Bill.
Kill Bill.
But recently,
Oh, I
No,
don't
no.
know.
she was an action star, but like what, 10 years ago?
Kill Bill? Kill Bill was a while ago, actually.
Yeah, that's a long,
2003?
that's a long time ago.
Oh, 10 years ago. Oh, shit. 1 in 10. But there are plenty of action movies that still come out. You just refuse to watch them, but
Yeah.
doesn't mean they don't exist.
I think the trend now is more superpower, superhero.
Yes, we are in
Is the
that
action.
phase of
Just supernatural.
Chris
kind of
Evans,
stuff.
is he not
No.
an action
Oh,
star?
what?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, dude.
Come
Why?
on.
He has a lot of one-liners.
No.
I think he might have said,
Okay,
I'll be
so-
back in the last one.
My action star is they suck at dramatic roles, but can play that macho guy who goes in, just blows everything away, fights everybody role. That's the only role they're good at. Chris Evans does a lot of other movies where he's just.
So you're
like-
saying because they're talented as actors, they are not action stars.
No! If you have talent, if you are good at acting, you are not an action star.
I feel like I'm arguing with a Christian, so I am gonna bow myself out of this conversation.
If you've got good speech, you can act, your lines are believable, I actually get enthused in the movies you're doing, you're not an action star.
What about Daniel Craig?
So then you're just
Bond
watching
movies.
so many, yeah, Daniel Craig. But like the movies you watch me watching are like piles of shit. You really want to watch actors who can't act?
Yes!
Go crowdfund that shit then.
How good was Arnold Schwarzenegger when he didn't talk? He was amazing as
No,
an
he
action
wasn't
star.
as good.
When he didn't talk, he was great. Like those scenes in Terminator 2 are fantastic. Don't open his mouth.
The
'cause it
opening
sounds-
scene, that was fantastic.
Exactly, but the less talking,
Wait, isn't that opening?
the less talking, the less talking that they do, the better an action star they were. If they just did the action scenes, obviously yes, they do have stuntmen, but doing the action scenes is what made them action stars. Now having these guys who do other things and maybe do one action movie here, one action movie there, they're not action stars to me. They're just
So Arnold was an action star,
yes,
even when he did like Junior.
but those were shit movies.
So-
He couldn't act
Hey.
outside of action.
Kindergarten Cop.
Those are bad movies.
You don't like Kindergarten Cop?
Hell no!
Get out of here. We need
You're
to
not a
replace him.
fan. You're not a fan.
I'm a fan of action movies. I'm a fan of action movies, but those guys can't do anything outside of action movies. Other movies, they suck. They're horrible.
Okay, Dwayne Johnson.
There you go.
He's an action movie guy.
Oh, so wait, what? I don't,
He played the
what-
Tooth Fairy or
He's
something,
the-
didn't
yeah,
he?
and that movie was bad.
Yes.
Yeah,
but-
but that fits into your mold of an action star perfectly.
But to me, okay,
Vin
here's
Diesel,
what-
he does nothing.
Vin
except-
Diesel, I would say, is he's a dying breed.
So why is Dwayne
Vin
Johnson
Diesel can
not?
act like
Because
crazy though.
huh?
He does like a lot of dramatic roles too. So
yeah,
like
but
by your
a lot
standard,
of
he's
his,
not. an
a lot of
action
his
star.
better movies are just the action movies, like Triple X and.
I don't know.
He's being a hypocrite right now.
Fast and the Furious, all 15 of them, and Dwayne Johnson to me, I can't fully classify him as an action star
Why?
because he was a wrestler first and just converted. He just
Arnold
does.
Schwarzenegger was a bodybuilder. What's
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What is your
when he
point?
came in to TV or anything on movies, he was just action movies at first. Yeah, he did the one-off of Kindergarten Cop and Jingle All the Way and all that, but The Rock, as he's known, really known, He doesn't use that persona in any of his movies. Was more of a wrestler first, and then he just took on the action movies just because he's big, but it doesn't mean he's amazing at it. But
Why is I think he's pretty good at it.
he gets.
I think he does a good job at acting,
Yeah, man.
especially with Groot. Oh, he's fantastic.
Oh,
He
yeah.
almost made me
Worst
cry.
actor.
When he said, "We are Groot," oh,
Oh man, that
Academy Award.
yeah, right
Vin
there.
Diesel was Groot, by the way, not The Rock.
Yeah, some Hercules. That was a pretty bad movie, but that's an action star.
For me, he gets his roles because of his time as The Rock, and everyone knows they want to see him because he's
Arnold got his roles because he was Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, he was just a big guy.
He won a lot of bodybuilding competitions, and that was all he was known for. I don't understand how you differentiate Dwayne Johnson and Arnold Schwarzenegger
So-
when they're exactly the same.
So let's come back to the main question then. Is the action star dead?
Yes.
No.
no.
They're alive and well. In
Obviously,
Expendables.
majority rules. We live in a democratic society.
Fuck.
So-
Crazy. The action star is.
So as we've
dead.
all seen on Survivor, in a democratic society, you've been voted off.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
The action star's dead.
You were the Divided Nation last week in something as well, weren't you?
I probably
Oh,
was.
yeah.
I'm taking the title.
Usually it's you two.
I'm taking the title.
I got somebody that's lighter skinned than me. Something's wrong here.
We'll get Hispanic on the show. That
Yeah.
way they kind of fight in the middle. All right, let us know what you think. Are action stars dead? Yes. Or are they still alive? They still going?
Yes, man.
Yes, of course.
They're in the Expendables. You saw that
They're
movie.
Just,
dead.
just let Jerome know why he's wrong. 'cause we can't argue
Expendables
anymore.
4 should be all of them dying and then never
No.
do any other movies.
They're getting Sigourney Weaver for the next one, I thought.
Oh, that would be good.
Yes, that's right. They're trying to get her.
You guys, if you want more, like and subscribe, or check out these videos over here to the left.
To the right.
To the right.
No, you're right. The other right.
Oh, yeah, it would be there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And cut.